Alright everyone, how's it going? I'm back here for the finale of AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Hopefully I got that right for the last possible stream. The reason I say this is because, like the first game, there is an epilogue, and I have no idea how long it's going to take us to do. So that may end up getting put off if we don't make it on time.
Allegedly, Try looked back at the first game and was like, I took almost 2 hours for that epilogue.
Yeah, we did. I'm not surprised.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's a lot. And it feels like even more in this game, honestly.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't really say that it's a lot, more so that we spend a lot of time talking and discussing things.
That ends up happening on my streams a lot. I end up getting distracted or whatever.
For sure, we finished the ending and epilogue within a 4-hour span.
Ooh.
And I don't think we spent that long on the episode because I was kind of just passing through the dialogue without much concern.
Yeah. I remember watching, I think it was Frog back in the day. He was playing some of the Danganronpa games on stream real quick. And like he played through them at like 1/6 of the speed. Or like 1/6 of the time it took me, because he was just like rushing through the dialogue and was like, yeah, most of this isn't important. And in retrospect, I'm like, yeah, a lot of the dialogue isn't that important in those games. Like you can just skip through most of it. It's just for flavor.
By the way, if there's anyone in chat right now, I'm trying to pressure Try into putting Raincode on his list of next
And now it's a
games
public
to
pressuring.
take up his time.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's public.
I don't really care about Raincode. So if chat is like, that doesn't seem interesting, good for me. I already have one person in chat who will vote on my side, so.
There you go.
Okay.
And there's Clavilla.
Thank you, Willow.
How's it going,
It's
Willow?
already here.
I have no idea what the game's about. I mean, somewhat, because I did look it up.
Why is my YouTube showing YouTube JP?
Like Japan?
Did I look at too many tourist videos?
You have.
Why is it giving me the Japanese YouTube?
They just assume that's where you are now.
Very smart. Very good at figuring out my location. Good job.
What I'm actually going to do right
The
now...
sarcasm is that I'm not in the country they think I am.
Yeah, it's terrible, though. I'm going to switch...
I think everyone knew that.
I'm going to switch to the game just for now, because it's like... I have two musics play on top of each other, because I can already hear the in-game music as the, like, video game array of medleys is playing, and I'm like, okay, that's a little bit too much going on for me at once. We'll listen to the chill AI vibes. Oh, we weren't going to talk about...
Chill is something.
Jaypetal was putting him on the spot, being like, do you want to bring it up again, Jaypetal? The way you did it before we started?
Oh my gosh, that's too much pressure. But
Oh,
anyways,
no, okay.
you were mentioning to me, like, the day after last week's stream, like, you don't think you dislike the, I guess, plot twists in this game as much as you initially thought?
Yeah, so specifically what I was kind of thinking looking back on it is that I feel like this ended up being like the most well played twists they've done, if I'm like counting the Danganronpa games.
Which, like, it isn't the same creator. The
Yeah,
creators
it's
are
a little
for
different.
other projects.
But I associate these games
like,
all as kind of like a similar
yeah,
kind
like,
of vibe.
The two creators started their own company to make games together. Like, they are in cahoots. Just this is not one of the games that they're in cahoots on.
Yeah, they went their separate ways. But that's fine. The way they tell the story is very much similar with how they kind of like to pull their twists at the very end on you. And it usually kind of changes your entire perception of the game. In relation to V3 in particular, I feel like this one was a lot better telegraphed. And I say that, and I didn't necessarily see this coming the way it did, but I was able to kind of look back on this one a bit more and be like, yeah, I could see the build-up they had to this. I could see the little things they put in there, here and there, and I felt like this one was actually properly done in a way that doesn't feel completely like just thrown on at you at the end for the sake of it. In terms of other things, because I don't think I really got into this as much, I don't necessarily like how it affects the story, and particularly the characters themselves. Because we did talk about that, I don't know if it was in the stream itself or after the stream, but we did get to talk about how that kind of took away a lot of at least what you thought was character development with Mizuki.
Mm-hmm.
And then, at least for me, especially in the moment, I was like super confused at like, all right, so like what is what character, like who has what going on their way, and I've mostly sorted that out now, I think. But yeah, actually, it's not even the twist so much that's the problem. It's kind of like everything else before it that they do that kind of retcons Mizuki's storyline that I feel is the problem. Like the twist itself, I was kind of like, yeah, the twist I'm okay with. It's kind of the other stuff they did, which technically they could have had that sort of separate if they changed a few things. And I think they could have pulled it off, potentially.
I mean, some would say they would want to, like, retcon the entire plot of this game.
So I'm thinking, as I'll go back to Metal Gear. In Metal Gear Solid, they made a clone that was accelerated aged, so it was at an older age than the others. I mean, technically in Metal Gear, they're all clones as well, but, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you could theoretically have a clone that's aged to be older than a biologically born kid. If you're going with that kind of logic. If we're going out there.
I think the big thing here, though, is that Phoebe is the original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's kind of, I think, where one of the biggest problems is.
Yeah, that's what I get. I was kind of just brainstorming like a way they could have had like BB like the clone instead.
BBB.
And then have it also be that BB was older and, you know, did all this stuff beforehand like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
That's where I throw in my
they very
wild
much
Metal
wanted
Gear
it
logic.
to be the twist is Mizuki was never technically a real person.
Yeah. And that's mostly what I don't like about it. So that I'm still consistent on. I don't really like necessarily what they did with Mizuki's storyline. It's like, it kind of reminds me a lot, and I don't know if they're going to end up saying it in the end, of Danganronpa V3, where they're like, well, this isn't really like who we are, but now we're playing this role, and now I'm just as real as anyone else, or whatever the hell they were trying to say there at the end. So yeah, like it doesn't surprise me that it kind of has gone this way. It's a bit disappointing. I feel like they could have done it slightly different, and I would have enjoyed it better. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to see this as a way of separating the mechanics of the twist from the narrative of the twist, so to speak.
Mm.
And in that sense, I'm a bit more favorable to this than, like I said, some of the other stuff in V3. I think that's mostly what I'm looking at, yeah.
It's quite funny, though, how V3 comes up in, like, everyone's perception of this game. Like, me first, and then Onyx, then you. Then I went back and showed you a comment that was left on someone's video, kind of, like, describing all the ways, the reasons, like, people feel either favorable or unfavorably towards the plot twist.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings up V3 too. And it's like, the comparison never ends.
No one can get away from V3, no. I'm glad it's not just me.
I think it definitely stems from the fact that V3 and this game both go for the same angle of what if reality is an illusion created for other people's amusement.
Mm.
And in V3's take, it's the idea of everything is a show and nothing matters because you're characters. And this game goes for the angle of the world never existed because we are not real people.
Yeah, and I should say, I'm still not done with the game, obviously, because we already had that weird little tease with Mama kind of at the very start of this little brand, so I don't know exactly where everything's heading. It could get even worse.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just speaking
you've
like
been
halfway through
directly
this so far.
spoken to.
Mm-hmm. Anything else we wanted to discuss before we jump into the finale?
Disgusting.
Yeah, I was just kind of going through. You might be able to tell. I was looking at like the different events, reading the summaries to try to put things back in the proper order. I was looking at good old Tokiko's Somnium here in the summary of that.
Old Tokiko.
Because now that like this has been sorted through, I was like, okay, this is actually probably like the most significant thing in relation to everything else right now, because that is what kind of just happened. We had Tokiko murdered, or dead in some way. What did hold on. Occult nonsense. Yeah, and she was threatening someone in there. That's right. And we thought that was in the past, but it's actually in the present. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And well, actually, we're just right here now. Maybe exit out of there. This is where we left off. So, Mike, actually, can you guys catch me up to where we were real quick? I suppose it says maybe in the log, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if the log will say anything actually. But basically, we've just discovered the kind of twist of what actual day it is who just died and all that with Tokiko. And we've discovered that the cathedral was actually 2 separate rooms next to each other.
That was good. Very good.
And that is where Jin's body was being kept, was in the good cathedral. And Dante's
Also,
caught us up with things.
Yeah, like the catching up on speed is the 2 like branching paths we took where we discovered those different like facts about the case of Date being in disguise and stuff was caught up. Mizuki was caught up on it very quickly, right before like being brought straight to a body, which I mean for Mizuki must really suck, but for us it's just like, oh yeah, like that still happened.
Yeah, I think initially when I was doing this
Mizuki
last
wasn't
week
there.
or the week before, wherever that was, that really threw me off because of how quickly they had to catch up on things. But it was also thrown off because you just kind of see that, at least the way that I played it with, I guess it's Kizzy's route, or Kizzy and Leon's route, whatever you call it. Leon's route, yeah. Because like that's all kind of done there. And then, I guess I should already go back to the chart. No, I'm not worried right now, Jesus. Okay, I don't have time for that. Sorry. Yeah, like this was all branched off of here, so we had never seen a whole bunch of stuff. And I couldn't remember where that exactly had branched off. So like there was a whole bunch of stuff we learned on that route that we had to get like re-caught up on. And that super confused me for like a little bit there.
Yeah. So like things that are canon, we've learned somewhat, but not as in much detail, about Gen and what's her name? Amame?
Amame, yeah. Who's a very interesting
their
character.
involvement. We haven't learned all of it, but we've learned some of it thanks to Date. And then we know Leon and Kizuna have eloped. That part of the branch also happened. And that's kind of technically it for all of what is currently canon.
Okay. Yeah, this was the other Somnium we've now had on this route. And Amami had made contact with
thing
Terror.
Amame ever gave us.
It's funny because it's been a while now. I don't remember exactly how they had made contact, but yeah, okay.
The day that her, as you now know, father got murdered. Terror was in the building, and Amame was the first one to run in there
Right.
after the fact.
Right.
And he encountered her and kind of cornered her about Nirvana.
Okay. I remember seeing her Somnium and feeling like something is amiss there, because she had like a really weird. I think I even asked, like, it was Amame, right? I'm like, does she have like some kind of like autism or something? Because like she couldn't like, at least in her mind, she couldn't like put any emotion to like what anyone was saying. It was weird. There's something weird going on with her. Okay, go ahead.
I think that bit is more a matter of, based on what we know, but also because it's never really explained. I think that's mostly just because she's in such a state of shock still.
Yeah.
It's meant to be her kind of just quietly accepting that this is what's happened.
Okay. Anyway, I was gonna like formulate a little theory just for fun, but I feel like it's probably completely off.
You should do it. You should do it.
Should I do it?
Yeah, you should still do it.
All right. The thing that I would find to be most fun, personally, is because I've always felt like Amame is a weird character, especially like with. Is it this weird? I guess it's
But
like.
her hips don't lie.
Yeah.
Remember?
I feel like it'd be really fun if she is actually the murderer and she had somehow switched bodies with the killer, because like that's always been in the back of my mind, is like, are they going to use this again somehow?
I considering the amount of times that this game goes out of its way to reassure you that the first game's case and this case are unrelated, I think it's safe to say they're very much dissuading that theory.
I know
that
you say
there's
that, but
anything to do
at the
with
same
body
time, the game
switching.
takes every opportunity to lie to you and gaslight you in every other way. So I'm like,
It does.
It also does quite a bit to actually constantly remind you of the other game.
Yeah, they constantly bring it up, even if like just to like poke at like, oh yeah, it's definitely not related to this game or that.
Or by going, oh man, it's a lot like that case from 6 years ago, but it has nothing to do with that case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember being like put off by her Somnium, just like made uncomfortable, kind of the similar way that Iris was in the first game when it wasn't really Iris.
It's a really like staggering Somnium. Like I really love how unsettling, uncanny it is.
Yeah.
But it's like this is nothing representative of the first game Amame. Like
well,
she is
Amame
just
in the first
a
game
mermaid.
Yeah, she's just kind of there. It felt like.
She's
right?
just there.
I don't even know if they told you her
She's
name
not
in
an
the first
important
game.
character back then.
Or it might have been
I
like a
mean,
throwaway line at one point.
She's important for the X-ray mode. That's it.
If you call that important, yeah. Anyway, I guess yeah, that's kind of my little thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Willow did have a small rant, if you would like to hear it.
Oh, Willa has? Okay.
As well. Yes.
Yeah,
Kind
of
of
course I'd
building
be
off of
interested.
what you had said previously.
I'd enjoy hearing it, yeah.
For what it's worth, the twist isn't necessarily the problem, if that makes sense. It's more so the implication that the twist brings. Looking back to V3, for example, if the twist had only been that everything was filmed and we were all willingly there, that could have been really fun. It's the fact that they then go and tell you that every other game is a lie, and thus everything you've gone through essentially means nothing.
Right.
And
yeah.
it's very similar here, that it's like, you've done all of this.
That's similar, I feel.
It means nothing because Mizuki actually didn't go through it.
Yeah, I think this game does more in terms of kind of like changing up the actual story of Mizuki in particular. Probably more than any other character.
She's a front and center character, but she feels like such an afterthought.
Yeah, I mean, she's like important in the
Because,
first game. She's supposed to be important in this game, and yeah.
Especially like, I think for me, since I had played the first game before this game came out, so I got this game on release, and I was looking at the trailers and stuff. It felt like Mizuki was more of a selling point for this game, and Ryuki was supposed to be more of the afterthought other main character.
Probably so.
So it was a little like, oh, this first half is completely Ryuki, and they're really saving Mizuki for the end. And then it turns out that the end part that I thought was entirely Mizuki was only like half her. It's like the advertising
Oh my god. I
ended up being kind of a lie.
Jaypetal, you just made me realize this is even more like Metal Gear. It's like Metal Gear Solid 2 all over again.
Oh no.
That's when they introduced Raiden as a character, making you think you're gonna be playing Solid Snake the entire time. And then you just like beat the first chapter of that game. It's like, no, you're playing as this dude instead. It's like, oh.
No, actually,
okay.
it's this other character, and it's like,
Yeah. And then, of course, in that game, Raiden ends up being just basically a self-insert for the player. It's one of those legendary twists. Anyway, I guess we should see what's happening in this game first before we
Your theory has been made. It's been locked in.
It's been made. We'll see how right or wrong I am. Either way, we have Date now, so that's fun.
So fun.
A guy whose little head does all the thinking. His little head, huh?
Why are you talking to me? It's Ryuki's turn, isn't it?
Oh, I guess so.
is it though?
She's gotten over Ryuki.
Don't worry about me. You should talk to Ryuki.
I wonder if I should talk to Ryuki. Hello, Rocks. Who should I talk to? Alright. Hi, Ryuki.
Uru created 3 videos. QR video, Nirvana Trial, and Nirvana X.
Nirvana
The
X.
QR
So
video
hardcore.
was the first.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body. That was a link to the video, right?
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
Only a small part of my plan. It's the prototype.
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but
It's just an urban legend. A rumor.
It was actually the second video that caused people to go missing. The Nirvana Trial.
Oh, okay. We have to click to go forward. Needs more prompting. I just realized we had a little thing needing attention.
Oh, yeah, the little eyeball me.
I'm just gonna go with a random one. We'll see what we end up with in the end. I'm not gonna worry about it too much now. Do you guys have anything more to say? No.
It was uploaded on February 9th.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of Nirvana X, the third video. For testing purposes for the main
There
event.
are too many videos.
Yeah, the whole video thing kind of gets confusing after a while, because I can't keep straight which video is which.
Testing what?
Especially now that they've changed the timeline up on us.
There was a code, like BATS 490 in the Nirvana Trial video.
Also because they are quite similar.
Mm-hmm.
That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city. And those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral. Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge. If you open the box, it triggers.
Right, I almost forgot about this TC Purge thing. This is like out of Resident Evil.
When it enters the brain,
Oh yeah.
it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons.
I do like to just completely forget about TC Purge half the time.
It's so pointless.
It can make you see things, make you dance.
Wait, does that mean Iris is affected by this a long time ago?
It
The
makes you do
prototype.
weird things over and over.
And it spreads into
No,
the air.
that was a brain tumor.
If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough
I
trip.
forgot about the whole brain tumor angle.
Can you picture
It's
it?
been a while.
Yeah.
The whole world
It wasn't
going
actually
crazy. People everywhere
Purge.
doing unpredictable things, crazy things, over and over.
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge.
Oh yeah, and they had that one other guy in this game, that like freaked out at one point in the studio,
Yeah.
wasn't it? What the hell happened with him?
Yeah. Yeah, he was in the Yakuza. He was their mob doc.
Because I opened the box.
You, in fact, had literally one person get sick, and that was it.
They'll just step away
But
from
it's
him.
okay. Ryuki
Nice.
has developed a resistance to it. And he can't spread it either.
Oh,
Having said
okay.
that, TC Purge is still a problem. Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why Ryuki was acting weird, but that's one of them.
Is that what it looked like?
Our boy's been through a lot.
When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse. Disorientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now. The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge. And as a result, they started acting strangely.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets. And a lot of
There are
suicides.
people dancing in the streets. It's the end of the world. Mayhem. I
It's
don't
utter
Show the
chaos.
art of this.
I don't get it though. If they wanted to spread this thing, why in such an inefficient method?
I see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
There's more method.
Okay. I remember there was a rocket back in, whenever the hell that was now.
That's why so many people went missing.
And then Tara was like, hee hee, it was actually just a test, but the real thing's coming soon to a theater near you.
It's like this whole part of the plan is just like having a little fun messing around, and then it's like, yeah, we're gonna test it on a larger scale with a rocket. That's the obvious next step. One is a viral mini game, the other is a rocket. It's a big escalation, dude.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success. He's dead now, but his plan is still alive.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now. To raise the curtain on the main event.
The main event?
Fireworks.
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
This is just a whole ass war crime that has legitimately happened before.
Again, I feel like there'd be more subtle ways of spreading this. On a larger scale.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most
No one for
likely,
good reason.
yes.
People were worried about opening packages that were delivered to them.
Mm-hmm.
Could have done that.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
No, they
Grow
opted
in their
for
bodies.
rocket.
Yeah. I mean, a rocket's a lot of work, too. It could have been so cheaply done.
And inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
I guess theatrics are a part of it,
I
though.
mean, when you've got Sugar Mommy, I guess, like Toko, I guess you can fund it.
If we do things that are beyond the comprehension of the designer,
In the most literal sense.
Oh, I see. It's because it's
No
beyond the
fucking duh, the most
comprehension.
literal sense.
They can justify it not making sense by saying that it's so beyond the comprehension. That's why we're doing it this way. Okay.
simultaneously, all around the world, bugs will start appearing everywhere.
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
That is the Nirvana Initiative.
Even if this Nirvana thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
People dancing in
There
the
is
street.
already an uptick in suicides.
Oh. It's Ryuki.
The final video, Nirvana X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon, today. But what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
We barely have 4 hours left.
Oh man, it's like Majora's Mask all over again. Alright, where's it gonna happen?
Yeah.
Well,
We don't know.
my guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
Maybe we should go ask Shoma.
Yeah, he seems to be in the know about a lot of this stuff here.
He's decoded literally every other code.
No. I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around.
Oh no.
I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
It's clearly the island where Lost takes place.
And where could it be?
Oh, I remember something BB said earlier. The culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, in that case,
Oh, okay.
there is one person. I don't know if they're the culprit, but they might have some valuable information. I didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Yeah, I wonder why. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I like them both on the scooters.
Mm-hmm.
Just leading the pack. They can't possibly carpool now.
I understand. I'll tell you the truth.
Big sis!
Amame.
The corpse in the freezer at Brahmin.
So yeah, it all kind of makes sense also, I guess, just without her being body swapped. Cause like the first body, well not the first body I guess now, but the one in the Coliseum was using the robot. So they initially make you think it's gonna be Shoma, but then she's related to him, so I guess she would have access as well.
I'm the reason it's there. It's my fault.
And she would have easy access to Brahmin, being such good friends with Jen.
6 years ago, February 11th, my father called me here.
Yeah?
Shoma wasn't here. Only my father and half a corpse.
It's a pretty fucked up thing to show her. Jesus.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, the corpse is under the floor, the same body half that was in the suitcase. Mommy said she'd take care of it. She did? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
You were told this in the other route.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot about that already.
Yeah. Literal criminal.
Genny didn't do anything wrong.
Amame did nothing
I asked
wrong.
him to do it. And Shoma has nothing to do with this. He just found out too.
Shoma, completely innocent, not his fault. You and Gen, literal criminals.
It's a little bit different.
We're looking for the person who killed Terror and Tokiko.
What? Terror is dead?
Apparently. We didn't have time to explain everything. We told him about Terror's identity and the Nirvana Initiative as quickly as we could.
You can tell us more about what you know at the station.
Amame, will you come with us?
No, no!
We just want to have a reasonable discussion. Can we ever do anything reasonable in this game?
I don't care what you say! You can't take Big Sis away!
I agree with Shoma.
You're a simp, Gen. It's not about
to-
Shoma. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Oh, I agree with Shoma. It's not that I'm protecting Amame.
What's the problem?
Okay, now we have to arrest all three of them.
We just want to talk.
Wait, Amame, did you kill Terror and Tokiko?
Date, thank you for asking.
What are you saying?
Amame didn't
Look, she's
kill
already a
anyone.
criminal.
It's not a great way of defending yourself. How are you doing, Ryuki?
What? The TC Purge?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt this moment, just to ask how you are.
I told you already. I've developed a resistance to it.
Just want to make sure.
But your brain's neurons were still affected, right?
Yeah, but those symptoms are being held in check with some special medicine.
It's not mass-produced, so we can't give it to too many people, if that's what you're thinking.
Weird plushie. The guy doesn't put the toilet seat down. Jerk.
Did you get rid of the Cleone in the fridge?
No.
Important
We
question.
don't have much time. We need to do something about Shoma and Genny.
It's a problem.
You finished that robot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Shoma was like, you want to talk about that now?
You named it Robo-G, huh?
Yeah. It's the second one, like a second child, so I named him Robo-G.
Oh.
He's much more powerful than before. It can hold so much more weight than the previous model. Wait a minute, who cares? Did people just leave?
They finally acknowledge it.
Like, wait, this is not what we're talking about.
Sorry, I can't let you do that. I came here to protect Amame. Date, if only you didn't find the body in the freezer.
Meddling
These
kids.
people really out here protecting a goddamn criminal.
The statute of limitations
Her
for
just matching
abandoning
so
a
cute.
corpse is 3 years.
Oh, that's convenient.
She can't get arrested for hiding the corpse 6 years ago.
But I just can't let you.
Again, you're not making any sense.
He's infected.
Hold on. Are you hiding something?
He's fine.
Why are you protecting Mame?
I won't let you. She's my sister.
Oh, I guess it makes sense.
We're not here for that.
But I have a bad feeling.
A bad feeling?
If she's not guilty of anything, then that's all the more reason you can't take her.
There's potentially a virus that's gonna wipe out everyone. I think that might be a good reason.
I'm not gonna let anyone drag her away. I already lost my dad. If you take Big
It was his
Sis,
own fault.
When I was in 1st grade, Big Sis gave me a radio-controlled toy.
I didn't ask for your backstory, Shoma.
That's how I got into building things.
Michelle was like, hey, you were asking me about the stupid robot 5 seconds ago.
She took me to robot expos and bought me books and parts.
She can't be a killer if she did all that.
Working hard to save money to send me to college. These last 6 years have been hell. It was hard and painful. Sometimes I wanted to die, but she's always cheered me up and supported me.
During all of the gene therapy.
Big Sis always protected me. Now it's my turn to protect her. She's more important to me than my own life. So...
Okay, well, don't.
If you're gonna
Maybe
take
don't
her,
do that.
you're gonna have to kill me first.
How about we
Don't
just
say that.
don't?
We will just arrest you.
Shoma. Do you
Shoma.
hate Terror? The man who killed your father? Terror's plan is still ongoing. The Nirvana Initiative? It's going to bring Nye's madness to the whole world.
People be dancing in the streets.
We need to talk to
Have
Mame
stop
in
it.
order to stop it. Do you want Terror to win? Don't you want to stop his plan? Destroy his ambitions?
I don't think we need to pull out the gun for Shoma. We can just give him a tissue. Just needs to sit down and relax.
Isn't that the only way to get closure for your father's death? If you resent Terror, if you want revenge, please, we need your help, Shoma.
Amame accepted every part of me. She saw me for who I was. It wasn't out of pity or sympathy. Her accepting me came naturally, like it was nothing. I've never met anyone like her. And I need to care for her the way she's cared for me. I promised to protect Amame, so I can't let you.
Even if it's just accepting that she made them some terrible things, which, I mean,
All of us
probably is understandable.
have tasers.
And worse than that, too. I mean, we have the, what do you call the gun? The special revolver thing? Whatever it is.
I mean, yeah, the Evolver, it has a taser function.
Among other things.
And a flashback. Like, legitimately, why are we trying to talk to them still?
If you really have those feelings for her,
So, like, it's kind of like me being like, I don't want anyone to dislike Amame, but that's just my personal bias. It's like the game is in on that, and they're trying to make you feel as bad as possible for suspecting.
I don't feel bad.
You can't feel bad when you were just given the evidence of, no, she's a criminal.
It's like, let's just do this logically. Like, we don't need to jump to any conclusions here. We're not going to immediately execute her. We're just trying to get some information to stop a worldwide pandemic or whatever the hell is going to happen.
So I think, like, that's what the writing's trying to do. They just want to guilt you right now.
Oh, Lily, no, I have no guilt.
I was actively rooting for her death.
I'm not gonna go that far, exactly.
I hated Amame so much.
If we do nothing,
It's hard to
Terra
stay
will
positive.
accomplish his mission.
A terrible virus is going to spread.
The world will devolve into chaos.
Terrible.
No one
Oh,
will be
God.
safe.
Not even Amame.
No.
So you need to help us.
We need Mame's information to stop this plan.
Amame must know something.
Are you okay with ruining her future?
Don't you want to protect her?
Then please.
Mame, you know something important, don't you? Something about the Nirvana Initiative and terror. Maybe that's what we're here to find out.
And also, Mom, it's like, do you really want these people to get all fucked up for you? Like, either arrested or injured? It's like, yeah, they're willing to put their life down on the line for you, but, like, you could resolve this pretty simply right now.
Remember that time Gen died because of her recklessness?
Mm-hmm.
What if it just happens again?
I mean, it could, yeah. He is ready to go down, and I mean, Shoma, I don't think he's gonna do much right now, but Gen, yeah, he could pose a threat and would require drastic action to take it down because he's a tough dude. I guess we'll
talk this all through in order.
Well, I guess Komeiji would be the first because it's back. Oh wait, 6 years ago. Oh, okay, I don't know because we're going back 6 years ago. Which one came first, February 13th or the stuff with Komeiji 6 years ago? Damn, 13 years ago.
I think Komeiji technically came first.
Okay, let's go with that.
Well,
I know this is a touchy subject, so let me say it.
Date, the master of putting things gently.
Terror killed Komeiji, your father.
Yes.
There we go, very gently.
Yeah.
You never said it was going to be gentle.
Terror.
No, I'm the one that prefaced it, and he absolutely delivered.
Are you saying she killed him?
Well, I mean, would you really blame her?
That's ridiculous.
Oh, hello. There.
Just so everything but what, loving?
6 years ago.
6 years ago on February 13th, you saw terror, didn't you, Mame? At Studio Devita?
What happened back then? What did he say?
He had UV.
You still haven't told us. I looked into her head yesterday, but there was nothing on what happened at Devita. But in the Somnium, Mame said...
Nirvana. Collected. Genocide.
Which would mean you know something about the Nirvana Initiative.
Alright, don't say anything.
5 days ago, on February 10th, did you meet with Tokiko? We don't have hard evidence, but a witness saw you.
Anyway, Mame headed into Horadori Institute by herself. I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure, president of NICE Japan.
And February 12th.
Ryuki looked into Tokiko's head. He saw
Whoa.
Tokiko threatening someone.
How do I keep doing this?
3 days ago on February 12th.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Could Tokiko have been threatening you, Amame?
Dresser. Wait, what are we doing? Ah.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Can you not look around my room? It's kind of rude.
Is he hiding something?
No
Oh
way.
my.
A thermite bomb.
A what?
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It sure is.
That little...
There
Date!
are 3 of us with special
He can't
eyes.
help. He can't help that he's little.
Hey, Shoma, what is this?
It's a bomb. A thermite bomb.
Oh, okay.
It's one of my favorite lines. He says it
So
so
straightforward.
casually.
Well, don't you have that in your closet too?
I know that.
Then why did you ask?
Idiot, Date.
Why is it here?
That is so good.
You made it?
Thermite reactions are pretty simple. You can make one easily using common products.
But why did you make it?
Well, to get revenge for my dad. I wanted to get terror.
You were going to use this on him?
It's a bit of overkill.
Yeah, but I guess it has no use now. Terror is dead, right?
Yeah. So, maybe stop building bombs, Shoma?
God damn it.
Look, once more,
Situation so much worse.
we just have to arrest them all.
Let's decide.
Because he's just
God.
made explosive.
Right. There is a more pressing issue.
There's more pressing issues than the bombs in the closet right next to us right now.
What are we going to do?
The 2 of them aren't going to budge.
I really don't want to do this. But if we have to use force...
No, you can't do this.
Yeah, I won't let you take Big Sis!
Seems like we're going in circles.
Eddie, Shoma, that's enough.
Amame.
Big Sis.
It's okay. I'll come back right away. Promise.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You promise?
I promise.
Now, Mame.
Alright.
Let's go.
You probably should hire a lawyer while this is going on, though, in the meantime. Like, just realistically thinking here. Not that it's gonna matter in this game. Oh, back in. Again we go.
Is Ryuki gonna be okay? We left him there.
With the bomb?
Well, we had to.
We couldn't just leave the bomb unattended.
So you left Ryuki to keep an eye on things.
Probably should have confiscated that.
The bomb squad should
Okay,
be headed
good.
to Shoma's house right now.
Reasonable.
It's quite a shock, though. Amame was the one who killed Uru and Tokiko.
I never said that.
You haven't proven that yet, but
she's suspicious
probably.
as all hell,
She didn't deny it.
Regardless of how suspicious she is, she should know something about the Nirvana Initiative.
When Ryuki synced into her yesterday, he didn't find anything.
Do not worry. I received the Somnium data from Pama.
Good.
Trivia game.
Because we are returning for a second time, we should be able to go deeper than we did previously.
Oh, nice.
All right, we're ready to go.
Start it up.
Find the right.
I'm sure you already know this, but the time limit inside Somnium is...
Oh my god, alright, if you say it one more time, I'm gonna sock you.
Aww.
Okay, okay.
This is one job.
Let's begin.
Poor Pewter.
He just gets pushed around. Amame's second Somnium.
Can't believe we're doing this again already. Yuki apparently loosened her up for us, so we can get in deeper.
Try.
What?
I can clip that, you know.
Oh. Yeah.
It wasn't that weird of a thing to say, to be fair.
I guess I didn't think that through.
That's...
Really.
Compared to other things?
The
Huh.
TV.
Oh, hey, it's our good friend.
Welcome to the quiz show, Faith to Face. I am your host, Andy's co-mate.
A quiz show?
My favorite.
It disappeared.
Oh.
I don't know anything.
Huh?
I hate quiz shows. I suck at them.
I really don't know.
Unless it's mermaid-related trivia.
Mame?
Mizuki, the data we got from Tama might come in handy. It's from when Ryuki synced with Amame.
Right. When we shared information at the cathedral earlier.
I extracted the evidence data that looked promising and converted it to a more usable format. Project this outward, and the structure of this Somnium world will waver and unveil hidden information.
In other words, if we show Mame the intel we got from Tama, we'll get a reaction.
Okay.
Yes, but not just Amame. You can use the information to target many things in this Somnium.
So you're saying I can target, like, objects?
Correct.
If anything looks fishy, I'll try it out.
Fishy, huh?
The details are under look. View the information
Because
there.
Iva's a shrimp.
Did you see his murderer? Oh, did they click these? What's going on? Look.
According to Tama's info, in the previous sync, there was a quiz battle. This is the first stage, the scavenger quiz.
Oh god, yeah, that Somnium was a nightmare to get through.
Amame likes music and voices. She collected many different kinds of sounds. She became highly skilled in gaining information from sounds.
So that might mean that there's information in the sound of Mame's Somnium.
During this sync, we should focus on the sound. This is Mame's Somnium from yesterday. Ryuki and Tama competed in a quiz battle to get this information. The information is as follows. Amame was often troubled, but when in doubt, she always chose the right option. When in doubt or when needing to hide something, she chose the option on the right.
It's like old video game rules. Like always take the left turn, I think it was basically though. Follow like the left wall.
Thusly,
yeah,
all
always
the
follow the left wall.
answers were on the right side.
So that wasn't just by chance.
This may be a common rule in Amame's Somnium. This is information Ryuki and Tama acquired playing the Spot the Difference game in Amame's Somnium. Amame came across many wounded things. Important things, the heart, blood. She carries all of that damage inside. All the correct answers were bloodied or otherwise damaged when playing the Spot the Difference game.
So we should look out
It's
for
been a while, but I don't think I remember that from doing that.
Yes, let's keep that in mind. More information we got from Ryuki regarding Mame's sync. Nirvana, collected, genocide. Amame said these words.
That has
Right
to be
at the
about the
end.
Nirvana Initiative.
Most likely.
Mame must know something.
This is the reason Ryuki decided to sink into Amame. According to the investigation, there was a high likelihood Amame saw terror when she found Komeji's body. But this has not yet been confirmed. That's all of it.
Looks promising for the investigation.
Yes, let's use this wisely.
Now, Aiba.
Got it. Somnium scan, activate.
Volkman stereo. What are those? Headphones? Ooh. Amame. And Amame's mouth. Okay. And ears.
There are a lot of
And
mental locks.
Hands or thighs? Hopefully hands. Eyes. Alright.
I have my guide up.
I'm gonna save just in case we screw this up, yeah. A guide will be helpful if we do get stuck.
Mental locks.
I mean, the first
That's a lot of locks.
thing it's telling me to do is very...
Uh-oh.
It seems like a very obvious choice.
Okay.
So, you should be fine.
More than usual.
That shows how strongly she is willing to hide her secret.
Let's try talking to her first.
I guess I should try talking to her first.
Oh no, try. What if it's wrong?
Select the show evidence option. Oh, this sounds very Danganronpa-ish. Okay. Wait, maybe I shouldn't talk to her first. Oh, let's talk to her first.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything
It's Amame.
right now.
Hi. Well.
Amame, can you tell me what you know about the Nirvana Initiative?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
The same answer. It seems suspicious.
According to the info Tama gave us, she has to know something.
Would you like to show her the evidence? It might cause a reaction.
Let's show her some evidence.
When her hidden truth is uncovered, the veil of lies crumble. Wait,
Alright.
RT. Alright, so it's all the stuff we had just seen.
Yeah.
Alright, is other stuff open now, or we just have to present things to her? Okay.
It's still just evidence.
Yeah. Does this show me what... Okay, it does describe it again. Okay. Okay. And how do I present something?
Talk to her again.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Amame.
Mame. Should I start using these timies right away or save them? There's a 1/10. It's
checking
pretty.
to see if they mention the timies.
It's hard to know because some of the other Somniums, you don't really get a lot of chances to use them. So I try to save them and then it's like, oh, I shouldn't have saved them, I guess.
So, I don't see the timey mentioned at all in my guide. So I would just wait until there's one at least over 30 seconds.
Alright, I'll save it for now.
How about what Amame said in yesterday's sync?
Oh, thank you for
they're just gonna
Mizuki.
tell ya.
I was gonna actually try to figure it out for myself, but...
Let's confirm the details.
How do I... I'll have to keep clicking through this.
She has to be talking about the Nirvana Initiative.
Yes. We should show her this.
Okay. Every time you show, time's depleted. When you're correct, the show evidence current total spent time will be depleted. Look does not deplete time. Okay. I think I get it. And I'm guessing you can't use a timey on this part.
No, you just gotta go for it.
Amame, yesterday you said Nirvana, collected, genocide. Though it was in a dream. You were talking about the Nirvana Initiative, correct?
It was just an internet rumor.
Can't believe everything you read online.
What site was it on?
She's not saying anymore.
She's embarrassed. This is one
would
Midow's
like to
embarrassing
keep
website.
questioning her. But
She
I
was
don't think we
unfortunate.
have anything that can draw more out of her.
Let's check other locations.
It was a
According to
TikTok video.
Tama,
Oh no.
The characteristics we are looking for are something related to sound, something damaged, and right side only.
Well, I see something related to sound, I guess.
All right. sound things out.
What could it be?
A Volkman. A cassette tape player.
It's the one Mame always has on her.
Okay, we got a few timies now. Could use like one of these maybe. Wait, so I show evidence here. What does that do exactly? Like, am I bringing that to a Mame, or am I doing something to the player?
My thing says when you go to the object that you're supposed to interact with, you're supposed to show a clue, which I think would still be evidence.
Yeah, that's show evidence.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Key information and sound?
That's what they're telling us to do right now. It looks like they're... And I forgot that they were this straightforward with it, but they're giving us the first steps for, like, everything.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday, Ryuki and Tom listened to the Mama. They gained some interesting info. Yeah, okay.
Why? It's Mame's voice.
The sound was distorted in the beginning. I was able to make out some words.
Yeah, those words sounded familiar.
Disappeared. We got the evidence. It should be fine. It's not information she got from the internet.
Let's show Mame again.
Hello again. What evidence do we have proving Amami knows about the Nirvana Initiative? Oh, and now I have the Walkman. Okay. We have to do 2?
Yeah, you have to do 2.
Okay.
Yeah, find the 2 that match up with each other.
So I'm just matching what we initially presented in the cassette?
And something else, I think, yeah.
Like, she learned it from this thingy.
Amame,
yay!
You heard about the Nirvana Initiative from someone. We have an idea of who that person was, but let's set that aside for now. In any case, you couldn't forget what you heard. In your dream yesterday, you said, Nirvana, collected, genocide. Amame, answer me. What is the Nirvana Initiative?
I don't know.
Intersection between the warp and left. That's where the scene can
occur.
Stop!
Uh-oh. Let's prep our defenses.
I don't wanna hear. I said no, thank you.
I don't know anything.
What's this?
This is Amame's defensive reaction. She really wants to hide something. However, it appears to be permeable. We are one step closer. We should continue to evaluate how she reacts to get the information we are looking for.
Let's look around. Looks like a lot changed.
We are looking for something related to sound, something damaged, and right side only.
Save your game.
Save now?
Yeah, you have the opportunity
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes
to
left.
get an achievement here. It will end the game, though.
All right, what do we have to do?
Okay, so there's a scattered magazine. Somewhere on the floor here.
Oh. Look at that.
It is in pieces.
It's a kind of
but
fun
I can
little ending.
determine that this is some kind of occult magazine. This was not here before.
Why is it in pieces?
Okay.
Piece it
so
together.
Read, and you need to not advance the text box is automatically.
Should I use the timer?
I mean, it's going to end the game, so it doesn't
I
matter.
can only piece together some of it.
All right, so when should I not advance the text box? Keep going
When
for now.
Iba gives you a code.
Okay.
There's a rumor that if you go to the old school building, third
Oh, God.
floor, and push the toilet handle up, down, left,
Do it.
right, down, Hanako appears.
Do it. Don't advance the text box, just do the code.
Yep.
Oh, actually do the code with the...
Yeah, you have to input the code.
Wait. What if I use this? Or maybe use this. It's not working.
This is how we figure out what controls are working and what isn't.
What the hell?
I think this is a time to deactivate any controller and just use the keyboard.
I did try using the keyboard. May I have to do WSD? Let's see.
I used my arrow keys. You could also try, once you input it, advancing the text and seeing if something happens.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that's how that worked.
Hi.
Hanako?
I played these games before. Oh.
Yeah.
We could play more of these games.
Yeah, you should.
Well, that was fun.
Bad ending.
Yeah, just like
All right, we're back.
reload from that save instead of going through all of this again.
I want out.
There are 2 more achievements in the Somnium. It is packed with achievements.
No, get me out of this. Yes.
Get me out of here!
Nightmare. What would it say? I didn't read the second word. Irreconcilable, I guess. Yes. Okay.
Hanako's Nightmare Bad End. That's what we just
It was
got.
a bad end.
Yeah.
BB, huh? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ear.
Okay.
I like
Damn.
that line. Ironically, it seems the Scatter magazine was the right thing to go to either way.
Oh, we do need the magazine.
It is
Yeah.
in pieces, but I can determine that this is some kind of occult magazine. This was not here before.
Why is it
Should I do the code again?
I don't think you should bad end on purpose.
All right, what do we still read it or piece it together, or what's up?
Do you want me to actually help you?
Well, I guess. I
Do
don't know.
something different.
Okay. Maybe I'll try piecing it together. That was my first instinct.
That sounds good.
I'll just waste the 16 seconds. I'm waiting for a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
on
that.
Rai's teachings.
Again.
Yeah, you're never going to escape it.
Mommy? Do you have some kind of connection with Nice?
Yeah, everyone does. They force their way everywhere.
Online?
No, knives.
That is
Knives,
not
not
possible.
knives.
This information is not available online.
Impossible.
Is Amame lying?
Yes.
I wonder why the occult magazine turned into that book.
Perhaps due to this somnium. Everything is presenting
Well, I
a
think
false
Nai's
appearance,
pretty occult.
hiding its true identity.
A false appearance.
Hey Mizuki, doesn't this book look like just the right side?
I guess so?
Oh, can we use the evidence?
Nai's teaching.
Nai's teachings. Only the right side.
Alright, like I'm showing this one as well. Oh, you know what? Damn it. Hold on, I want to go back. Because I've extra timies now. Well, I can't go back now.
I mean, I don't think it said it was gonna give you a timey, did it?
Yeah, I don't know if it was or not, but I have extra. Okay, anyway. What evidence should I get? So this thing to the right side? I don't get how this is like the right side or whatever, but sure.
I think it's like the front cover of the book. And, so it's like the right side when you open it up.
Oh, show.
This is the truth?
What am I looking at?
That seems to be the case.
Oh, not specific.
That doll was the one in the Nai's president's office. If Amame knows about it...
A doll? What doll?
Mame, did you go to the president's office?
Well,
So, there was a glass doll in the office that Ryuki saw. And then he saw Tokiko shove it off her table, I think, and it shattered.
Yeah,
and then
she
he
broke
went back later, and it wasn't broken.
Okay.
And she was like, ooh, I can fix it if I want, but it was actually just timeline stuff.
I always talked about it with Iris, the secret society of Nais. I was curious, so I went to seek them out.
Oh, we have Iris to blame for this now?
That means she could have heard
It's
about the
Iris's
Nirvana
fault.
Initiative
It's all
from
her brain
Tokiko.
tumor's fault. She was right about something.
Maybe it was so insane to her that it scared her, and she wanted to hide it.
If that was the reason, she could have simply told us at this point.
Yeah, true.
Okay, what would you do?
There's another reason she can't tell us.
If you're, like, one of your best friends was talking about this thing that was out to get her.
Yeah.
And that's nice. But it turns out it was all, like, hallucinations because of a brain tumor. So you're like, yes, okay, I can finally relax. That's not a real thing. And then suddenly it turns out it is real. They just have a different
It is all
goal than
real.
what your friend thought.
Yeah.
You ignore it because it doesn't affect your life.
It's less to do with
I know.
aliens, more to do with the Matrix.
It is.
Sorry.
It is a little freaky that it happened.
That's a pretty weird thing. It's a pretty weird coincidence.
But, like, not really, because you can definitely tell that Iris, if you add this game into the first game, you can tell that Iris probably just learned about them online, because they have a bunch of online forums and are a very public group that have a building in the middle of the town. Like, Nais does not hide who they are or the fact that they're a fucking cult.
It was very weird that this game was very open, yeah. But
Yeah.
then, it felt like in the first game you didn't know about it either. As Date.
That's because you don't, because Nais didn't exist in the first game.
Yeah, this whole
Nais
game
was
is
in
just
fact
very...
just an organization that Iris made up in her head because of internet stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is just very different from the first game. I think we know that already.
Yeah.
So disconnected.
They tried to bring back so many things, but they did it in a way that made it so it's physically impossible to actually tie it to anything.
The people blank blank. Oh, yeah, we did get a time mate. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, I still have to get stuff? Find out how Nais is involved. What else do we have here? What is that? Elephant trinket. Who are you? Mysterious person?
This is suspicious.
Who is it?
How am I supposed to know? Alright, that didn't take time. Let me just look at the other things we have. Oh, that's outside the bubble. I'm assuming I have to be in the bubble. Outside we have a TV. There's... What the hell? Why'd that change?
A photo of a deep-sea fish.
It's Iva.
Well, just for fun.
Beautiful.
What do you mean, how is it? It is just your standard, run-of-the-mill, triple-wart sea devil.
You have about 4 minutes left.
If you say so.
A
Thank you,
photo of
Iva.
a deep...
Take a photo of it.
It seems okay to take, but we shouldn't.
Oh, well, we take it anyway. Give some eyeballs at least. Okay. I have a TV here.
Nothing is on the screen.
So we'll see what it does. Oh.
Footage from Studio Devita.
An empty studio is kind of creepy.
I do not believe there is any valuable information here.
No, just memories of good times.
It's an elephant figure. Amame's personal belonging.
Oh, this was hers.
Don't. This actually matters.
Oh, this
so,
one. Okay.
I vote for putting it on your head.
Oh, I was gonna put it on my head.
Awesome.
Okay.
I refuse.
What? Rude. Oh, a 4. Okay. Alright, we have mysterious person.
Some dude.
This is suspicious.
Who is it?
Wait, so is this another one I have to show evidence on to, like, actually get? How do I see the...
I think you have to show evidence to all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just go into it, then I can see the options. Okay.
What is the name of this figure? Like, what did it call it?
Mysterious person, I think.
Yeah.
Is mysterious person one of the things we interact with? Survey says no.
I want another survey. Wait, so what, I'm just screw. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything. I can't back out of this now.
So sad.
By combining the scattered pieces of the occult magazine, it transformed into a book of Nai's teachings. The book was torn, however. Only the right side remained. The left side was nowhere to be found.
I'm curious about how she saw the book.
Amame came into contact with you and subconsciously stored information related to you. The reason the doll appeared in the Somnium is because Amame went to your room. And the reason Nai's teachings were found here is because she met you. Which would make you... Tokiko Shigure?
The code to the basement is 4.
Oh, okay. We got something to work out from the natural, I guess.
95.
Don't worry, I have that number here if if we need it memorized.
Yeah, probably.
It is Tokiko.
Oh, it's evidence now.
We should ask her what relationship she had with Amame.
Oh, I guess we ended up doing the right thing. I didn't even know if we were or
Yeah,
not.
let's show her the evidence.
Let's force Amame to confront her cult dealings.
Oh, now I need to use 3. Well, I guess we're just literally doing what we have been already. I'm assuming, right? I'm just gonna go for the teachings, the doll, and the number, I guess.
Amame, have you seen a book of Nai's teachings? They only exist in Nai's facilities. And the broken glass doll, that was in the Nai's president's office, Tokiko's room. And you knew the access code that only Tokiko should know. What happened between you and Tokiko? Tell me everything, Amame.
Well...
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
No, where are we going?
I can't run from it. I need to do it.
Yeah, it's only the second lock.
Yeah, this is such a long, like, really dragged out
I knew
Somnium.
it. Amame was being threatened by Tokiko.
Stop!
No. Her AT field is growing larger.
I don't know! I don't know anything!
Wait. Tokiko was murdered.
What are you trying to say? Mame would never do that.
Tokiko had some kind of leverage over Amame. Some kind of secret. To keep her quiet. That would be motive.
No.
Oh, and one more thing. Date was explaining this at the Enda household earlier. Amame has motive to kill Terror as well.
Yeah, we kind of forget about
Her
that, I
father
guess.
was killed by Terror.
Andy's Komeiji.
Alright. I guess we're stepping outside of the... Well, we're gonna still be in... Oh, hey!
This is exactly
It's our old
how
friend.
he was found.
So his body is inside the bag.
Alright, we have to show evidence to the body, I guess. Great. What are we gonna show him, though? Well, whatever. We'll figure that out.
I have your answers.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Wait, was this the right side of him? Is that what it is?
My God. The wording of this. Did you see his murder, Terror?
Is that the one we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think the wording's quite funny, too.
It is very silly.
Terror's iron mask.
6 years ago, at the studio, I saw them. I was trying to untie Ryuki and
Wait, why was Ryuki tied up?
they came in, pushing a stretcher.
What was going on?
So I ran.
Non-sexual purposes.
Caught me. Next thing I knew, I had a gun pointed at me.
As Ryuki suspected, Amame had contact with Terror, Uru. At that time, she probably did not realize that inside the body bag was Komeji's corpse. But when Ryuki regained consciousness, Amame saw it, and...
She realized the man in the iron mask she saw was the person who killed him.
Yes.
Wild to think that she might not have been as angry at Terror if not for the fact that he murdered her dad.
That kind of makes things personal.
So weird that, like, an actual known murderer, not a problem. Killed my father, awful.
To be fair, that'd probably escalate things for me.
Yeah.
I still think there's a problem with the fact that she was kind of, like, vaguely on board with the idea of Nirvana until that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they say here. Like, what was she... Well, I'll just wait and see what happens. Because I don't know what exactly her involvement was, but I'm sure it'll be spelled out soon enough. Oh, hello. I know. What should I do if an old guy attacks? Crush the throat.
Yeah.
Not the Buddha
We're
statues.
extra crazy.
Okay. Now, where are these things here? What the hell is that? An outfit? Oh, his outfit.
It is a jacket belonging to Andes Komeji.
Some of the ones they show, but may as well.
Look at that guy.
Huh. What is this here? Check his pockets. See if there's anything in there.
Survey says there's nothing in his pocket.
Oh, we're on a double negative timey here. Oh, shit. Okay. I guess I should...
You can smell it.
I prefer not to.
Would you like to put a wrench in his plan?
Holy shit, it's a terrible plan they have.
Shoma's headphones.
Everything's gonna take a good amount of time. I should probably waste some on, like, another action. Is there anything on the TV that's, like, short?
A TV.
No. The lowest is, like, 8. What's this here?
3 minutes left, Mizuki. Careful.
Oh, hey, the Iron Mask is its own
Uru's
thing?
Iron Mask.
We could put it on. I don't know about that. Oh, and this too.
This is from 6.
It's the sign that was stabbed into Jin Furue's body. The QR code leads to the ViewCube video. It was linked to the QR video.
Alright, I'm just gonna use this up now.
It takes me to the QR video page.
Alright, good. Got rid of the shitty timey. I think we needed the wrench or the headphones. So they were showing off.
A wrench. It is a normal wrench. It appears to have been used.
I wonder if it's Mame's.
No, it is not. There is a faint handprint on the handle. The handprint is bigger than Mame's palm.
Oh, okay.
It must belong to someone else.
The hell?
A wrench.
Are we gonna take this wrench? Should I touch it, or should I just mess with the headphones instead?
A wrench.
I vote headphones.
Okay.
Because you gave me 2 options.
Shoma's
Should I give you a
headphones.
third?
Oh, only one thing says show evidence.
It's the important thing. I mean, this is sound related again, I guess. Are we just doing the same thing? Only listen to the right headphone. The left one's broken. Yeah, I presume that's what we're doing.
Huh. I can hear something.
gone. I'm gonna borrow this. I'm sorry.
Well, guess he doesn't need these headphones anymore.
Shoma's robot.
Mame took Shoma's robot with her?
I used it to go shopping.
Okay.
That's it.
Doesn't want boys hitting on her when she's shopping, so she brings a robot along as a companion.
The center circle at the stadium. It is highly likely that it was that mono-wheel robot that carried Uru's body there.
Right, but without using the slicer, it's impossible. Mame didn't know that the slicer was in the basement of Horodori Institute.
I don't know about that.
Nothing told us that she didn't know.
Oh. I don't know why we have this, but why is this all glowy? What is this?
An eyeball.
Huh?
He's just chilling. He's looking at the menu.
It's an orichalcum trident.
I mean, I kind of want to do this for fun. I don't know if it's going to make any difference.
Why?
Well,
He's an asshole.
I want to avoid pointless actions right now.
Aw.
Please understand.
Fine. Ooh. Fancy. Borrowed one-wheel robot. Wait, what's the mystery? The mask? I thought I did interact with that.
the iron mask. It's broken in half.
Oh.
Down the middle.
It is the left side. Or, depending on how you look at it, the right side of the wearer. Indeed. Let's call it the right eye side.
Break it again. Right. I'll show you.
There is an option that's right here. Oh, well, if you're this far, you probably know.
What's up?
What's the right thing to show?
Oh wow, you're breaking up. So
yeah,
am
we
I
broke up badly.
Am I
so
right?
Sad. Yes, you're right.
You put
All right,
it together.
so it's certain by Tokiko then. Left?
I'll be back.
You just make your little guess.
This is the statue at Horodori Institute?
Oh yeah, I remember these statues. I don't know their purpose. They're
You had an entire Somnium based on them.
Oh no.
Who's this?
Nothing looks
He broke
off
his
about it at
chastity
first
belt.
glance, but there's gotta be something.
We should search this place.
Is my audio normal again, by the way?
Yeah, you're normal.
Cool.
Huh?
Well, your audio's normal.
I thought I heard something.
Like, you're not normal.
Wow, thanks for the clarification. So helpful, guys.
No problem.
It is
Well, that
a
was
little
revealing.
past 12 a.m. on the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
This is the conversation that was held in the basement of Horodori Institute.
So, what we were hearing was Mame?
If she was not present, this conversation would not have played. Amame knew how to get to the basement. I suppose she was headed there on that day too. But she heard your voices and scrambled to hide.
Why?
Very
That's
sneaky.
where Tokiko's left half was, correct?
Are you accusing me?
Wow. It just doesn't look very good for you.
We have this much proof. I think you have an idea of what Amame did. Mizuki. Hey, Mizuki.
Aiba?
Yeah.
Mizuki, you're an Abyss investigator. You need to face the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I know. I know. I'll do this right.
I need to get out of the kitchen. Because I can't handle the truth or the heat.
Yeah, cooking up truth in this kitchen. A question with no answer is no right or wrong. Even so, blank still dwells on blank. Oh, what the hell?
Oh.
Just throw it all in there, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, it just says all the evidence.
Does the order matter at all?
Okay, well, I'll show you the order I got. I'll just paste this.
Oh, okay.
Just the order they put it in.
Wait, why is this not in order? It's 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Is the significance
Yeah,
of this?
I don't actually think it's an important order. At least I don't think I put them in order.
Yeah,
I think it's just the same order it's in right there.
There we go.
Amame, you killed Uru to get revenge for your father, correct? But Tokiko saw you and blackmailed you. You killed her to keep her quiet. Then, you left Tokiko's right half in the president's office, and the left half remained in the basement of Horadori Institute.
You're not so smart. So many mistakes.
Oh no, it's Junko! Personality change imminent.
So, try the last bit of the Somnium
Ooh.
doesn't matter which answer you choose. It's a bunch of things in quick succession, but there is a way to answer to get an optional achievement.
Oh no. I'm already confused.
Do you want directions?
I guess I should probably get directions for this. If this is important for the
Okay.
achievement.
I mean, it's just optional.
I don't mind getting it. I'd like to get it.
Okay, I'm gonna type this down if you can keep the chat up somewhere.
Yeah, it should stay there if it's in the chat. Because I have that on right now on the third monitor.
Third?
Yeah.
I hate you.
Sorry.
You're not. Don't fucking lie to me. Also, she didn't mean chat as in YouTube. She's talking about the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. A question with no answer has no right or wrong. Okay.
Mommy.
So you see that?
Right, left, right. Right.
Yeah.
I see that. This really is the classic, moment in Danganronpa when the villain's revealed.
Mommy. What's
Except
wrong?
she's emotional.
We're wrong, right?
Except
You
for
didn't kill
she's a
anyone,
really
did you?
boring character.
Which is kind of like Smooky and Danganronpa V3.
Oh yeah, for sure. Her and this hatred I feel for Smoogie is a lot like the hatred I feel for Amame.
They're kind of similar.
They're like practically the same character.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Mommy.
Don't compare me to Smoogie.
What would you have done? Can you honestly say you wouldn't do the same?
At least, everything that happened with Amame actually happened.
That's true.
You don't know anything.
Smoogie did what she said she did, though, is the thing.
Oh, okay.
Also, this is where I bring up, hey, this would have been so much more powerful if Mizuki actually gave a fuck about her, I guess, adopted parents. considering that her adopted parents were murdered by someone, and she opted not for revenge.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, Mizuki had the option to be like, no, he should die. And instead was like, we should arrest him so he can pay for his crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy?
But that doesn't matter because she's not grieving her parents anymore.
Yeah. The Enda household.
It's a little sparse.
The end of the line.
Sorry. We're getting a divorce.
What are we going to do then?
I hate to ask you to do this, but you need to choose which of us you'd like to stay with.
You want me to choose, like, right now?
I'm sorry. It's all your daddy's fault. I wasn't making money. I caused trouble for your mother. I'm really sorry.
Which is worse to lose? The father or mother?
What?
Oh yeah, we did have this as a question, didn't we, at one point?
Which is worse to lose? The father or mother?
I suppose she's asking you to answer the question like she had to.
Last time you got to answer it all on your own, but now you're answering for her.
This is where Jaypetal thing comes in handy, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I chose to go with Mom. But if I chose Dad... I'm going with you, Dad. You need my help, so I need to look after you.
Thank you, Amame. I'm so glad to hear that.
If I chose my dad, I wonder how my future would have been different. I'm going with Mom. Mom works really hard. She needs my help.
That's true, isn't it? You need to take care of your mom.
I love your comedy, Dad. I'm always on your side.
Thank you. Daddy's gonna do his best. Just you watch.
Answer. A question with no answer has no right or wrong, even so Mommy still dwells on what could have been.
She must feel guilt for her decision, but she did nothing wrong.
I can understand that would bother her.
Oh, I'm just gonna float over here now.
What's next?
You got a prize at a contest? That's amazing, Shoma! It was always your dream to make a robot. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. It'll be a good memory. This might be my last time.
Last time? Why?
I used so much money to make that robot. Dad wanted a new outfit for work, but he's been putting it off. I can't be asking for stuff for my robots.
I see. If I work after school and on weekends, I can make like 100,000 yen a month, maybe. With that money, I can buy robot parts and a new outfit for Dad.
You're here for the interview, right? You want to work the night shift?
Yes. I want to make a lot of money.
How old are you?
Oh,
if you're
God.
in high school, I can't make you work late.
Huh? Be truthful and be poor. Or lie and make money.
Left?
Which would you choose?
Another question.
Critically, in this case,
I lied in order to work.
you don't necessarily even need a walkthrough for this. Because you know what answer she's already picked.
Mm-hmm.
But if I didn't,
Well, who knows if I forget one of these. I don't know what's coming up next.
Well, she's in her uniform.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one was obvious. We'll see what happens next
We
time.
know that she went with her mother. You know. She kind of explains it before the question is even asked.
Oh, the other jobs were too low paying. But I have some free time, so I'll come home and eat dinner. If we cook at home, it would save money, right?
You don't have to do that. But I think Dad would be happier about seeing you than the money.
Oh, Amame. I didn't know you were here.
Welcome home, Dad. If I saw my dad more, would I have noticed his problems?
Meiji is a
It's
constant
okay.
danger
I'm
to himself.
20 years old.
You look so young.
Oh, God.
Well, the more popular you are, the more you get
He also
paid,
just
so
didn't
good
check.
luck.
Yeah, I guess don't
Would
ask.
not be bothered.
Great.
Okay.
Hey, Renju, this is a bad business you're running.
Well, as long as you say you're over,
owner.
I'll just go with that then.
I'm sorry. This was a bad business you were running.
Ooh.
She wanted to work, even if it meant lying about her age. No, she needed to work.
She really cares about her family.
Oh, Amame. Sorry to call you so late.
It's fine. I just finished work. Are you okay?
What?
I was watching that one show on my phone. Faith to Face.
Oh, that show.
It got pretty crazy.
Right. That. I'm okay.
It happens in show business.
I did see half a corpse, but...
It's part of the game.
You sound upset. Should I come see you? You want me to be with you, right? That's why you called.
No, that's not it.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me. You be careful too. It can be dangerous out there at night.
I'm gonna go see Dad. I need to support him.
Mommy, what should I do? I'm scared.
Oh, Iris. You were there too, right?
Yeah, I saw the dead body. So can we meet right now?
Now?
Please? I want you to be here. I'm...
What would you do if your best friend and your family asked for help at the same time? You could only choose one.
Left.
Yeah.
I chose my best friend. But if I went to go see my dad... Iris, I'm really sorry, but I need to go see someone. He needs my help.
You could specifically say that you need to go see your dad.
Yeah, you could have explained that.
Okay.
Also, Iris has a mother.
Yeah, she has a good support system, and I mean, Date was not.
Yeah, Date could have done
missing
something.
Yet.
Yeah,
he
in
wasn't
fact,
he was
Date
on vacation.
was in fact actively trying to reintegrate himself with that family, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like wild that you were like, I'm gonna go to my best friend and not my family.
Mm-hmm.
I can stay on the line, though. I'll be listening.
That's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. It's a good compromise.
Thank you.
If I went to see Dad, maybe he wouldn't have died. Okay, I'll be right there. Iris, where are you now?
Thanks, Mommy.
She did not have fun.
No, it was not a good time.
Amame regrets this, too.
Mame. The book.
I don't want to read this.
Get that book out of here.
This world is only a simulation. You could have been saved by this truth, but oh well.
Oh well.
I'm going to tell you what I told you in the basement again. I saw everything that you did. If you don't want me to reveal what I know, do as I say.
What are you going to make me do?
On the night of the 12th, I will use the slicer to take my own life.
Oh.
What?
No.
Tokiko killed herself?
She did. Okay, cool.
Afterward, I want you to take
Oh,
my
that's off
right
your
hand
conscience,
to
I
the
guess.
President's office. Leave my body on the desk. Use the hidden elevator when coming here. I will explain how to use it later. I will tell you about the master key and access code.
Why do I...
That's not all. There is more I need you to do. You know what will happen if you decline, don't you?
Which do you choose? Have your biggest secret spilled? Or be part of some dangerous plan?
Right. Be part of the dangerous plan. Naturally.
Woo. Wild that her biggest secret is I murdered a man.
I had to. I had to do what she said.
So, like, remember when we were figuring out the hidden elevator thing with Ryuki?
Mm-hmm.
And then we chased a nondescript blue person.
A blue person, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That also reminds me of, was it the second chapter of Danganronpa? You want your biggest secret revealed, or you want to kill someone?
I understand. I can't run from it. I need to do it.
We choose to live dangerously.
Yeah.
And what do you have last?
This is it.
Uru Somizuki.
Looks so
Seeing
ridiculous.
The, like, Two-Face thing actually in motion just makes it more uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
Your poor synthetic
Yes,
skin.
This world is an imperfect one.
It's like
I was put through much hardship.
not how that would look or work.
But it's all a simulation after all. As long as I can reach moksha, all will be well.
Yeah, sure.
The teachings of Nyes are absolute, as is the prophecy.
Hey, can I ask one thing?
Yes.
Are you really Terror?
Yes, I am. What of it?
Do you remember what happened on February 13th, 6 years ago?
Of course. I will never forget.
Oh, I had a lovely steak dinner that night. It was delicious.
That was the fateful day I met you.
Okay. Don't make that face,
You were a
please.
witness to history. You are worthy to know our ideals.
I always remember as the day I met you. Creepy face.
Which is why I invited you here.
We did have a wink sync.
Let's talk about
with
the
him.
future.
I think as Ryuki of like him being like, I met my fated person or something.
Oh. Damn. All right.
Yeah. So like that's how Uru's viewing her.
A ViewCube video will soon be made public. Nirvana X. Many people will watch it. Those who see it will collect in a predetermined location.
Why?
The first step for all mankind to reach moksha. I want to share the excitement with as many people as possible. At this important place, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur.
Mm-hmm.
And the Nirvana Initiative will become reality.
And I wish I could have met Uru before now.
Yeah? What's that?
I mean, just a little more leading into his character. I wish I could have, like, the game would have let us interact with him earlier than this flashback right at the end.
Yeah, all you really get are those little bits during the Somnium.
Yeah.
Of the childhood growing up, being stuck in that place. Seems like a disturbed place to live in. The mind and the place he was living.
I saw what he did.
Whoa, damn it. Stop doing that. He came to the studio with a corpse on a stretcher.
Enough about the past.
Whoa.
Let's talk about
Hey,
the future.
Look what you did.
Didn't mean to go up there.
Enough about the past.
Stop! Oh my.
Let's talk about the future.
Let's talk about the future. Let me use the mouse.
He came to the
He's
studio
telling you.
with a corpse on a stretcher.
Enough about the past.
This is magnificent.
He's telling you not to look at
Don't
the
you think
text
so?
you skipped.
Why? 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 Why do you just laugh about it? The daughter of the man you killed is right here. Right in front of you. He killed my dad. Over some stupid teachings and prophecy.
What an idiot he
Ruined
is.
Shoma's life and mine. It's all his fault. All of it.
She's not wrong.
Someone important was hurt in front of me. Make the person apologize, or get revenge.
Well, beyond that, he's also a lunatic.
Yeah.
Of course, revenge.
You.
Is that what you would do too?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Sure.
It's all your fault.
Apologize to me, please, Mr. Killer.
This is where it goes from, like, her acting out of revenge.
All right, this goes a little bit. Yeah, this gets a bit weird.
Just straight up becoming a fucking murderer because she clearly wants to. It's like a revenge killing, a murder of anger happens quite suddenly. It would have been her continuing to beat him with that wrench until he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
She had to set all of this up. She had to drag his body here, had to put him on it perfectly in the middle, then had to drag his corpse around, half of his corpse around.
Yeah, so I'm also
Like,
I don't
that's
know.
not a revenge killing.
I'm also not sure if they're gonna explain more of this as it goes on, or if they're just supposed to piece it together on your own. Is it supposed to be like she kind of went undercover and was trying to learn about as much as possible about this thing?
No.
Or did this just kind of like happen quickly, that she somehow met up with him again and...
I think Uru just developed a little bit of an obsession with her.
Right.
And
he actively sought her out.
Yeah.
So like 6 years
Yeah, no,
later,
it
he like
happened
hit her up
quickly.
like, "Hey, wanna reach moksha with me?"
Yes, exactly.
I'm going to make you
It's because she was
the
staying
same
around Tokiko.
pain.
And Uru wanted Tokiko's affection as a mother.
There we go. Nice and juicy.
I mean, it's your own fault for showing her, like, how that worked. Because I assume that's the only reason she knew how to use it.
Regardless of the motive, Amame
Oh,
committed a
Uru, please
serious
show me
crime
how that slicing machine
that
works.
cannot be overlooked.
No reason.
I know.
Just curious.
But this is just too much. If she never got involved, it wouldn't have happened.
This is true.
If only she chose her father over her mother. If only she saw him more. He might still be alive.
I do admittedly kind of hate that.
If she never
That little
ran
part
into him
of choosing her father from like her mother, from what we've heard, not a bad person.
She may not have killed.
Well, it's kind of like any one of 1,000 choices could have resulted in a different outcome.
Right. But it's like, yeah, you could choose your mother and opt to support her.
But
you don't have to just like not visit your dad.
You can agonize over it all you want. But you cannot go back and change.
But we have Aiba. It's the entire game.
Yeah.
That
Literally the
is
whole point of this
truth
game.
Of this existence.
To all of the other routes, the ability to retry things.
I had to choose this path! Of course I feel guilty! Of course I'm scared! But I did it! I did what was best for me!
And I would do it all again.
It's just like factually incorrect.
No regrets. Oh man. That's just like the quote on the back of the game. No regrets. Okay. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Oh, there goes all our time. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got 2 achievements for that. The end of craving. Okay.
Don't you crave revenge?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I think we all learned a valuable lesson today. Oh, wait, there's still a missile somewhere.
There is.
Yeah.
This is where we'll forget about the ending. The impending threat.
Mame, I think I understand. Uro Samazuki, Terror, was killed by you, Mame. And Tokiko wasn't killed. She set herself up on the slicer and took her own life. But I'm still not clear on some things. Will you talk to us?
Oh, hold on a second. I have to deal with
Our
something else
Tamagotchi
first.
needs us.
More importantly, how hard do you like your ramen?
Extra hard.
There we go. Nothing fun. Okay. Hey, Peter.
Amame's brainwaves are normal. There's nothing wrong with her.
Talk to Amame.
Good advice.
No, Dante, I want to talk to you.
I know Amame is your friend. I understand that it's hard to interrogate her, but it's an important part of your job. You need to learn to set aside your emotions.
There's like 3 other people here that could do it.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. I was worried about myself. Oh, the sync machine. Hey, Mame. Alright, yeah, first of all, why'd you meet up with Uru?
5 days ago, on February 10th, I got a call from Uru, telling me he wanted to meet me at Horadori Institute.
He wanted to ask me if he could be my Valentine.
He called himself Terror. 6 years ago, I met Terror at Studio de Vita, so I knew it was him.
Terror was the one who killed your father, Yonaharu Enda.
Yes, thanks for a reminder, Pewter.
So, you met him with the intention of killing him?
Well, that explains why you didn't talk to the police.
I don't know. I don't know what got into me. I knew I hated him, but I don't think I wanted to kill him. I wanted to hear what he had to say.
Why did he ask to see you?
I think he wanted to brag about his plan.
Classic.
He had a smug look on his face when he was explaining it to me.
The Nirvana Initiative?
Yeah, we saw.
But why you, Mame?
Mizuki, do you remember Uru's diary?
No, I've forgotten about it. Remind me about this part, at least. February 13th. I met the person of my destiny.
On that day,
Oh.
at the west door of Studio de Vita, Uru cornered Amame. They were face to face, close enough to touch.
Yeah, nothing turns him on more than making threats to a young girl.
It is possible that
Uru fixated on Amame.
Okay, it's pretty weird. I guess he didn't get out much, but yeah, sure. Why was
So
his left
perhaps
half
because of
this?
her shock, she wasn't immediately afraid of him. Which
I
likely
don't know.
helped
Maybe
the
she has a thing for
fixation.
guys in masks.
I carried it.
Kinda. I think the moral of the story is that we all need to go out and touch grass.
Yeah,
You
but
mean
not,
touch Grace?
not like that right now. The way that he is.
So like Jaypetal's not gonna get it. Try will give some explanation. I bought my sister Elden Ring for her birthday.
Uh-huh.
And the save point, or not save point system, but the resting system is a grace point, and the description is just touch Grace.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite funny.
It's so funny.
I borrowed the robot Shoma made. The one with
It's
one wheel.
notably not the meme that came from Elden Ring, though, which is very sad.
There's so much good about Elden Ring. I like the grace in that game. It's good.
We're
I've
very
touched many
early on
graces.
into it.
Tokiko ordered me to do it. And that's why I sent you the message on Nile, Mizuki. Because Tokiko told me to.
Okay.
I sent the message from the phone she gave me.
What about Uru's right half on the ritual platform at the cathedral?
I didn't move the body. It was Tokiko. I don't know why she did that. I'm guessing she wanted to hide the right half of the body for some reason.
What does all this mean?
Tokiko forced Amame to send the message, so it would be Mizuki who found Uru's left half.
and for an unknown reason, she hid the right half.
I don't get it.
To restart the investigation? Right, why did Tokiko commit suicide?
I don't know. She didn't tell me. On February 10th, I knocked out Uru and put him on the slicing machine. After the machine stopped, I sensed someone behind me. Tokiko was standing there.
Good timing.
I saw everything. Shall we make a deal? I will give you some
I saw you
commands.
kill my kind of child.
That is slightly off-putting to me. You'll now have to do as I tell you.
And you will follow them.
Yeah.
If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
No, please spell it out.
Her first order was to move the right half of the body.
I would actually ask, yeah, where is this going? I have no idea with you. You're a weird person.
Tokiko's body. It was on the night of the 12th that I moved her. I went to the basement of Horadori Institute and found Tokiko's body there, just like she told me. She specified that I move the body to the president's office. She told me put the right half of the body on the desk. And about how to get inside the room. She gave me the master key to the staircase as well. And how to use the hidden elevator up to the office.
Oh, hey.
There. The thing that I just explained.
Yeah, this is the big question. Why were you following order to him if she was dead?
Well,
I've documented what you did and gave it to one of my most trusted subordinates.
It's kind of
If you
lame.
stray from my commands even slightly, that evidence will be sent to the police.
I see.
Oh no, she killed a serial killer that was involved in all these other crimes. Oh, terrible.
she didn't give me any orders about the left half. So I just left it on the slicer. I was curious though, so I did take a look. I committed a crime that I can never take back. I can't reflect, repent, or apologize.
Yes, I have to admit it. Amame will finally confess she's committed tax fraud. That was the true crime of the game.
Nothing will fix what I did.
She also killed Tara, but that's unrelated.
No matter what my reason.
There was no crime involved there.
I killed a human being. But I couldn't
He had to come
forgive
in.
him for what he did. That man who killed my father. All for some plan. What's that about anyway? Some stupid plan? That's why my father had to die.
Mame, I understand how you feel. But think about how Shoma and Genny are going to take this.
I know that.
Also, he died because he attempted to blackmail Tara.
I know that I betrayed.
Not because of the plan.
Wait, oh, okay. You mean, yeah.
Thinking about them
Yeah.
hurts so much. My chest feels like it's going to explode. The guilt.
And Komeiji, too. I'm sure he didn't want you to avenge his death.
Wait, let's go back and ask him. Maybe he did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone. I'm so sorry.
I'm actually more concerned that you were just lying to us for this long. More than killing Dara himself. It's like, that's okay. I'm alright with that part, man. Well, here we are. After she regained her composure, we asked Mame about the Nirvana Initiative. She told me what we saw in the Somnium was the full extent of what she knew. She had no more so that was all pointless. Jesus. It's almost 11, not much time left. We need to find where the plan is going to take place. Oh god.
Damn it.
I was really hoping to get more information from that. I know, Date.
We need to stay calm.
Keep a level head and think.
Can I ask a stupid question? Why did terror slice people in half?
Mizuki, that's the question we've been asking the entire game. It's not a stupid question at all.
Why does that even matter at this point?
Just think about it. Why?
Because the slicer was in the basement?
Because it made an interesting plot point?
Yeah, but that's not the reason.
There are plenty of other ways to kill.
Uru despised Jin and Chikara because they took his organs. So, he wanted to kill them in the cruelest way he could think of.
But why kill Komeiji the same way? Because he took something important from Uru. 6 years ago, on February 11th, Komeiji took the corpse from the rooftop amusement park in his suitcase.
The corpse was very meaningful for him.
Right. Jin's left half.
And that must have angered him. Maybe.
Nobody
But that
cuts
amount of
corpses
anger
but
would be
me.
nothing compared to what he felt for Jin and Chikara.
I recall something Tokiko said.
What you call the HB case is but a small part of the plan.
That's
It is
exactly
but a
what I'm
mere
talking
inkling.
about. The three of them were sliced in half as part of the plan. There must be some kind of meaning behind the bodies being cut in half and left in specific places.
Let's see. The right half of Jin Furue's body was the one that fell from the ceiling of Dvaita, right?
His left half was found at Misatan Rooftop Amusement Park, like we said earlier.
Chikara Horodori's right half was found in a Sekiba High classroom.
If you map them all out on a map, it forms a pentagram of evil.
And his left half was found at Yoyagi Park.
Andy's Komeji's right half was found at Studio Dvaita, just like Jin's.
And his left half was also the same as Jin's, on the stage at the Rooftop Amusement Park.
I wonder why.
Why put Komeji's body in the same places?
The location must have been important somehow.
Jin Furue's body was disturbed and removed from the scene by Yoneharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeji. There must be some kind of significance to replacing the body at that location, this time using Komeji's.
I don't follow. What does it mean?
Chakras are points. By definition, a point cannot be reduced further. It cannot be severed from itself. So the chakras will remain, tethered between the left and right sides of the body. Like a string.
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the scene can occur.
Well, that would mean...
The Nirvana Initiative is happening at...
This map
Where
will
could it
assist
be,
you.
Silly?
Use this to infer where the plan will take place. Why don't you figure out the location, close them up, and tell everyone? Okay. What are you guys saying?
This is your opportunity to be silly.
I say that you just get the correct answer and go for it.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you can guess what's an appropriate place for a finale.
Why is this weird? Oh, actually, I have to just go through here. Okay. The Date residence? I feel like that'd be an
Oh, I
appropriate
wish.
spot for the finale. I would like that. So what do we say here?
So here, what Uru said about the intersection between the warp and weft, that is the best clue. It was more recent than this.
Ah, okay. Chakras are points. The intersection between warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur. Oh. I didn't mean to
Oh,
leave
you
the map.
just lost the map.
No, I got it back. What does checking do? I could check everything, apparently. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't know if it actually will show you if you check the ones that matter. But check like all your locations where you found the body.
How do I... Wait, can I go back and then... Oh, no. Oh, no. How do I clear this? I've screwed it up.
Oh no. Can you like check a checked thing to undo it, or is that it? Is it just stuck that way?
Oh, I've unchecked
Oh, okay.
it. Okay, it's been cleared for
You've
now.
cleaned the map.
All right. We had the one at Yoyagi Park.
Yeah.
We should have had one at Matsushita Diner. Maybe Ota. That would have been fun. Stadium.
Stadium.
The shrine was fine. We didn't have anything at the shrine, right?
We had department store.
Did we ever have anyone there? No. Harbor. Not in this game, anyway.
No.
No corpses there this time.
Nothing in the police department.
Oh, we had Nyes.
Yes, Nyes.
Central Hospital. Oh, no. I hope we didn't have a body here.
Yeah.
Am I missing any?
Maybe it matters, like, if it's past or present. What are the two ones that are, like, to the far right?
Nyes and Horodori? Yeah. Oh, I mean the like this over here? Date's residence?
Oh, Nyes and Horodori are Tokiko. So that was, like, the most recent killing.
Yeah, that just happened.
So they might not be as relevant.
They're not factored into this. Oh, so we're just doing the original ones. So the stadium?
Yeah.
Is that where we're heading?
Is that what you want to decide on?
It's kind of between all the others. If we're making an X, that marks the spot.
Yeah. It's a
Plus,
game.
what else are we using that stadium for? Oh, we could answer here.
It's at your house, boss.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? It's probably not going to matter, so I'll save just for the fun of it. I tell Dot it's at his house. Can I tell him that?
Yes.
My place. Let's go, Mizuki. I gotta save my porno mags from going up in flames.
Yes.
I told you, I already got rid of those.
Aw, poor guy.
Please let
The
us hear all
gigantic?
the Date options.
I know. The sister ship of the Titanic. Wait, no. That sank already.
Aw.
That was actually the Britannic.
The Nirvana Initiative is happening there. It's not a lunch special.
Yoyagi Park.
Huh? You think so? I don't think that has anything to do with warp and weft or whatever.
Yeah, whatever those words mean.
I don't know. It's the place that we go, like, all the time.
Misatan.
On the night of the 13th, a rocket was shot off the rooftop of Misatan. But
They
Terror
can't use
said
the
that
same
was
place
just a
twice.
rehearsal.
It's a pretty lame rehearsal.
Why the shrine? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Iowan, our special place? If he dares soil that place, I'm gonna cut him into a dozen pieces.
Nice.
Well, I guess he's already in 2 pieces.
And in
Does that
police
school
custody.
even have any place that could hide a rocket? I haven't really been going to school, so I don't know.
Aw. Yeah, I have no input in this. Okay.
I guess it makes sense to shoot it from the roof of that building. But in Somnium, Uru said,
The first step for all mankind to reach moksha. I want to share the excitement with as many people as possible.
I don't think that place fits the description.
That was a good hint.
Abyss HQ? You mean here?
I just don't want to go out.
I haven't seen any rockets around here.
Oh.
Well, except for Date's.
Well, Pewter.
Care to explain?
Pewter?
That's such a weird thing to say.
Oh, God.
Date, explain.
Is there logic behind your reasoning?
Date?
No.
Oh, man. Ah.
How did you do that?
Fine. What do you want to talk about? Quick.
Worried about work?
No, we're in the middle of trying to save the world.
Really? Worried about money?
Just give me the money.
Huh? Do you really even have any worries?
Worries.
Huh? Why did you
The
come
world's
here
about
if
to
you have
end.
No worries I could advise you on.
Just get me.
That makes
Okay.
sense. Then you wouldn't be with. I
I have to
understand.
save the world. Jesus.
Perhaps it would be a better use of your time to pull out
No!
weeds in your
There's
yard.
about to be a gas attack.
Ugh, I'm bored.
Typical teenager behavior, equating bored with cool.
Damn. Okay. I didn't even do the thing I wanted to do. Dragon tattoo. Okay. What was this about a rocket exactly? Date? You don't want to explain either? Okay. The Harbor Warehouse
Think
District.
so? I doubt it.
Oh.
Are you
Your
trying
residence.
to destroy my house?
Your room already looks like a rocket went off in there, Mama. Mama?
Mama?
I told you not to call me that at work.
Sorry, old habits.
Here.
I'm all for them shooting a rocket there.
Oh, the police HQ.
hate
Oh.
those guys.
I wonder if that guy's still gonna be any part of this. I don't even know his name.
Moma Kumakura, the chairman. He might not look like it, but he follows a moral code.
He doesn't have any rockets
I
there.
can't imagine he would work with terror.
Date, what do you think about the stadium? Uh-oh. That looks like an intersection to me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We have our answer.
Right.
The rocket carrying TC Purge.
It will be launched from...
That's right. The stadium.
Oh no, not the empty, closed-off stadium, because it is a crime scene.
Still a crime scene. Oh, we could just park right there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, so much for being empty. That is my expression seeing that all too. I'm just like, okay.
QTE time, also.
Yeah. Try not to mess up, because then this will take so long.
Terror.
Uru Somazuki.
How convenient. I just imagine him just like sitting alone recording like 10,000 videos for like each different scenario that could have happened.
He probably did.
He had time.
Mm-hmm.
He had so many years.
There was a code in the Nirvana X video that indicated the time and place of this plan. We were never able to crack it, but it probably would have led us here. The plan was probably to have everyone who cracked the code assemble here.
Nirvana. Collected. Genocide.
Currently,
Those
the
3 words
stadium
sound very
is
familiar.
surrounded by riot police. Barriers have been erected over 500 yards out in every direction. Even the police and National Guard are not permitted in this no-go zone.
Maybe we should have just bombed the stadium.
It should help mitigate the spread of TC Purge.
I mean,
Guess that's why no one's here.
that would be really smart, actually.
Just a drone strike. Take them all out.
I mean, like, do the strike as soon as you see the actual, like, rocket. So that you have something to aim at.
I mean, tens of thousands. It's not great, but it's not like the worst outcome.
But also, people go on vacation. They, like, go home when they think they're normal.
Yeah.
Hey, how much
I'm just saying
longer
there's been
are we
more
gonna play
people
this
infected
game?
with the virus at one point or another.
Yeah, we need to do something about the rocket.
But where is it?
I attempted to scan.
The funny thing was, I was kind of joking about my internet going out during the middle of this. Or I think my computer restarting. Oh, this is close enough, though. I suppose. My controller got disconnected during the havoc. Let me try to get that back. Okay. Yeah, so I think once I lost connection, the whole call went haywire, so Jaypetal and Onyx weren't able to talk either. I had to just reconnect the internet. That's all. Sadly, it did require a trip to the other room. Okay, so let's see. Right now, we got a lovely view of Date's car there. I tell you what, though, I guess he doesn't have enough seats, right? No, they can't carpool. Silly me. I don't know what I was thinking back then. Let's double check here on YouTube if this is working. I was going by OBS, since that had a thing showing it was trying to reconnect. Yeah, I think this is live. Okay, cool. I just absolutely love how the state of my internet is. That's either completely working just fine or just completely craps out all in one go. I mean, I guess it's easier that way than having to troubleshoot it when it's being spotty. I don't know if we missed too much. I think I pretty much caught it right away. Let's see. I don't really have the option for the log right now. But if I do remember correctly, we were pretty much talking with each other and then all of a sudden it went all haywire. Yeah, we seem to be fine. I cannot save right now, which I sort of wanted to do just in case. That's alright. It'll be fine. In the meantime, let me catch up on some reading on Discord if I missed anything. Oh, Shy Cat was around earlier tonight. I didn't even notice. Okay. Now, you know, the whole thing with, like, the stadium is a pretty cool idea. Because they did mention how they wanted to show this off to, like, a whole bunch of people. It is a shame they didn't get anyone in attendance, though. It kind of reminds me of... Was it The Dark Knight? Or The Dark Knight Rises, I guess? Yeah, when they had Bane. And I guess it was supposed to be, like, Giant Stadium. Or something. Actually, no, aren't they stuck on Manhattan? They don't really have a football stadium in Manhattan. I don't know where they... It's like a fictional stadium, I guess. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, they all, like, staged their attack there in the stadium. Kind of gives me flashbacks to that a little bit. It's a good series. I haven't seen that in a while.
You good?
Well, we should be. For now. I can't make any promises or future guarantees, though. That was very timely, though. Goes out just in the middle of terror threatening us.
It's quite funny.
It's also appropriate because I was joking about my computer having to restart before we started the stream, and luckily it didn't restart, but we did have issues nonetheless. At least my game progress is saved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so did you get yourself something nice?
Yeah. More tea.
Oh, what kind?
Jasmine, but it's really not like good infused jasmine. It's not the good stuff.
Oh.
It's like green tea with some florals added in there, so it's kind of like vaguely jasmine-y green tea.
Ah, nice. That'll do. Oh, I wasn't sure if we got to talk with Onyx some more while I was away. Is he coming back for more of this, or was it getting a bit late? I wasn't sure how we were working out time-wise. Given we ran into some troubles
He'll be
here.
back.
Okay, good.
It's just a normal step away for a bit.
Yeah, that's understandable. Makes sense to do it now, since I ended up having issues.
So what happened on your side?
I think it was just my internet going out. I wasn't really sure because I went on my phone to see what you guys were up to, and I was like, oh, you seem to be having like the internet go down too. But I guess it was because the call was handled on my end because I started it, so then it just like went down for everyone in the call. So yeah, I guess it was just me.
For me, it was just stuck in loading thing, and I couldn't hear anyone. And so I left the call and tried to rejoin it, and it was just like not letting me rejoin. Infinite loading.
My guess would be because I was hosting the call. It's probably the issue.
It's all your fault.
I was like, oh, it'd be really funny if there was a major internet outage while I was doing that. Like, that'd be great at the same time, too.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I just had to unplug the internet and replug it in again. The classic fix.
It's a shame I don't have access to the Tryinmorning soundboard here.
Aw, it is a shame. Why? What would you play?
I think you need help.
Oh. Well, I could do this one instead.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Oh, true. Good on you, Uru, it worked.
Now that was easy.
Pop. Yeah. All he had to do was die and wait.
I was gonna say, I felt like my game got all blurry somehow, but I think that's just the effect going on the screen. Because, like, Date's sprite is all crisp and clear, it's just the background.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I probably should have gotten something to drink while I was out. Damn it. Alright, actually, hold on a second.
Yeah, do it.
This won't take too long.
Am I here alone entertaining the masses? Probably not. But if you can hear me. Oh gosh, I need to make some puns about this. Well, that sure blew a hole in our plan. Terror? More like terror tear our internet down. What do you get when you slap two people who are the same people? That's too complicated. That's too much to make a pun. Warp plus weft equal destruction? I honestly can't think of anything that's legitimately funny. I can only think of bad things.
What are you thinking of? You're only thinking of bad things right now?
I was trying to make puns while you were gone because I didn't know if you left me on or not.
Oh, I did leave your audio on. Everyone can hear you.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. I did nothing, so hopefully you didn't say anything inappropriate.
No, I was just making very bad puns.
I come back and the channel is just banned from YouTube for some reason.
It was all appropriate. They were just bad puns.
You do a stand-up act just like Komeiji.
Yeah! Actually, yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
Yeah, tell jokes. Ah, my son Shoma the other day. I don't
I was
actually
saying,
remember any of
like,
his lines.
Mizuki plus Mizuki. No, that setup is too long. Warp plus weft equals destruction. Like, that's an example of what I was saying.
Ah. Well, I have an appetite for destruction after all this. Hey, welcome back, Onyx. I've got things fixed for now.
Well, not much time left, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long is this finale here?
I was admittedly just thinking if we just save now, we do this in the epilogue next stream.
It would probably make more sense, because I'm assuming we're about to just have a big fight.
Yeah,
given,
you're gonna have a big
seeing.
fight and then a lot of dialogue and exposition and then endgame.
Alright, so let's get to a save point here. We have a little bit more talking, I guess, before that, because I can't even save if I wanted to. Yes, there's a bunch of assholes. I see.
Iba, what time is it now?
Oh, you're not sharing
11:20
screens
AM.
with us.
Oh, okay. But what time is it? That's what you missed. There we go. Probably get a chance to save right after this now.
Yeah, probably.
40 minutes till noon.
High noon. It's a classic Western.
Now it will never load itself.
Yeah, it's not loading for me, so I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube.
Okay. I think we might get a chance to save.
You two, go look for the rocket.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll just
or
trust
just
that you're
bounce
getting
right into
there.
the action and I'm just screwed.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
Well, Date is blind in one eye, and Bibi, you're... Don't worry about my heart. I'll be fine. But... Enough talk. Let's get going.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Date! Oh god, he's getting excited by something else.
What?
I mean, let's get going.
I mean, going.
Mizuki, please allow me to terminate Date after all this is over.
Date has created the Terminator and Iber.
Not if I
Iber,
do
whoa.
it first.
Iber, the Ibernator.
Everyone wants some action with Date, but like not sexual.
Oh god, please let me save this. Oh no.
Please.
I mean, it'll probably autosave?
Yeah, that's too fucking bad. We can't be stuck. I have things to do.
Game, stop this now. This is terrible.
Yeah.
Don't
What if
worry.
Yeah.
No one's gonna die. I loaded it up with stun rounds.
It's gonna have an autosave, I'm sure. It'll be fine.
I mean, you know, push come to shove, you start early and you skip all the way here from your last save point.
And
Next time on.
yeah, I tried to like time that so we ended it with the them running up on each other for dramatic close. That is close enough, I guess.
It's almost like editing a
Almost.
YouTube video.
Close.
Like
Real-time
those
edit.
episodes of what? Will Follow that you still haven't updated.
Oh, I thought we were gonna talk about Dragon Ball Z, not the game I forgot to finish. What are you talking about?
Really do need to finish it.
I know.
You did finish it. You told us
You
to
did
finish
finish
it.
it, you just haven't posted them.
That is true. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Years
It's
ago now.
confidential.
Like, please.
One day.
I would like to point out that I got that game because of you.
There's so many
How
people
fucking dare you not finish it?
who get a game and finish it
I
before
got that game
I
because
ever.
You didn't finish any of the routes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's fair. Very fair. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. Everyone, we'll actually definitely finish this next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Later.